Welcoming people from land and water, Washington's first ferry terminal in over 40 years is now open. This new facility gives people transportation choices so that they can drive, walk, or roll aboard and take the bus or the train when they get here.
The Mukilteo Clinton run is one of our busiest in the system. We carry over 4 million vehicles and passengers each year.
This facility has been a long time coming. Our old terminal was more than 63 years old. This facility will allow us a safer, more efficient loading process with both our passengers and vehicle traffic.
This is about connecting Washington's marine highways with the rest of our transportation system. Connections that are door to door, not just dock to dock.
And this place is so much more than just a ferry terminal. There's a rich cultural story here that we worked hard to incorporate.
This new facility sits on indigenous lands where the Snohomish and other indigenous peoples fished, hunt, and gathered for generations. Without the partnership of 11 federally recognized tribes, we would not have been able to build this facility.
In the Pacific Northwest, transportation means jobs. That's why the federal, state, local, and tribal investment was so important.
Inspired by the form of a Coast Salish longhouse, we worked with the tribe to reflect their culture in the building design.
The artwork you see around the facility is a representation of our people. The canoe that's hanging in the terminal is a representation of the canoes we used in the Salish Sea for thousands of years.
Once an abandoned U.S. Air Force fueling station, this site is now home to a sustainable ferry terminal.
This state-of-the-art terminal addresses sea level rise and structural and seismic vulnerabilities.
Our community asked us to build a sustainable terminal that's light on the earth. This new terminal was built to LEED Gold standards, something we can all be proud of.
I am looking forward to see how this beautiful building affords us access to our shops and restaurants in our community.
This project opens up new views and access to Mukilteo's water and the Puget Sound, and it's the first step in reclaiming Mukilteo's eastern waterfront for the public.
The new terminal will be a gateway to Whidbey for people to walk, bike, or drive across and see all there is to explore.
Adding passenger overhead loading and eliminating traffic and pedestrian congestion will help maintain dependable schedules, enabling everyone who travels to and from Whidbey Island to have a safer, more reliable trip.
It's a critical connection for Island County to jobs and medical care.
It also represents an investment in our community, bringing people across the water safely to their jobs in Seattle, Everett, and beyond.
It is critical that we continue to invest in our aging ferry system to move more people and products effectively. This new terminal is a shining example of that investment.
The success of a project like this is due to many different people.
This project represents everything that matters to Washingtonians. The largest ferry system in the country has a new facility we can all be proud of. And as we recover from COVID-19, it is a symbol of the bright future we're building here in Washington State. When the state's first hybrid electric ferry starts serving the Mukilteo Clinton route, this will be the greenest part of the nation's greenest ferry system, all part of our state's commitment to carbon reduction and more sustainable transportation. And although we had hoped to have this celebration in person, let us be the first to welcome you to our new Mukilteo Ferry Terminal.